Good morning, Instagram. So, I just wanted to come on here because I feel like many of you may be on your way to work. Maybe you're looking for something to listen to on your drive, or maybe you're getting ready for work and just want something to listen to while you're getting ready. But I just finished some personal development this morning and I'm kind of fired up. So, I figured I'd come on here for a little bit and sort of talk about my why I show up every day, why I share my workouts with you guys, why I share my coaching business and my boot camps and my opportunities with you. Because I feel like some of you may need to know why I do that, right? Maybe wondering why I do this every single day. And I'm here to tell you. So I'm going to try not to make this too long. And yes, I'm in my bathrobe. I put my bathrobe on every morning after I work out, mainly because I get cold after all that sweat, but mainly because I love this thing and I could live in it. But yeah, so here I am. So let's just start out with my why, right? So why I do the things that I do, the behaviors that I do every single day. So my why has sort of changed throughout the years since I started coaching, only because my life has changed so much throughout these 2.5 years that I started this business. When I started with Beachbody, let me just respond to that wave. You can go away now because they're making me nervous. My husband loves to watch my live videos. So I started my coaching business. I started with Beachbody because at the time, my then fiance and I had moved out of our apartment. We were very close to closing on our house that we have now. And we were living in a travel trailer in my parents' backyard while we were waiting on closing on the house, which if you've ever bought a house, that can be really touch and go because the closing could it could just go wrong at any time, right? But we took a leap of faith. We got out of our rent at our apartment and we just moved into my parents' backyard in a travel trailer. And we said, well, if the house doesn't go through, we can just live with my parents until we find a house, which was like 4 months before our wedding. Not ideal, but we were crazy and we did it. And I'm glad that we did it. But I was an avid gym goer and my apartment was really close to my gym, so I would go like 5:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I loved a boot camp class. And I would also run. I was a runner for years before that. And then I broke my foot. And I had to then revamp my fitness right after that, because my doctor told me running is not in your future, and which was heartbreaking for me because I had a dream of running the Boston Marathon. So after that injury, I just kept going to the gym and I never saw any results because I was just guessing in the kitchen. I was overeating. Now looking back, I was overeating healthy food for many, many years. And I never had an education on like portion control or anything like that. So, fast forward to when I'm planning my wedding and now I'm living in a travel trailer in my parents' basement. We get the house, we start redoing the house. Now I really have no energy to get to the gym, especially at 5:30 in the morning. And at the time my gym was like maybe like 10-15 minutes depending on traffic in the morning. And I just wasn't getting to the gym. And now I'm freaking out because it's 4 months before my wedding and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? I cannot continue not working out because I'm getting married in 4 months. And my wonderful coach was on Instagram every single day sharing her workout videos and how she was motivated and happy and she didn't spend hours and she was in phenomenal shape. And I was like, what is she doing? So I went on beachbodyondemand.com and I bought my gym membership. And I then messaged my then coach and I said, this is what I did. And she was like, oh, you need to switch to me so I can be your coach. I didn't know anything about this business at the time, so I filled out my form, I submitted it, and switched to her for her to be her, so she could be my coach, and we worked together, and I always wanted to do a Shaun T program. I saw him on commercials on TV, and I was like, oh my God, he's so motivating, he's so awesome. Insanity, yeah, I want to do a workout that's called Insanity, yeah, why not? So I started with Insanity, and in T25, and I dropped massive weight before my wedding. And this is coming from a person that was skeptical and that hated at-home workouts for many, many years. And I knew that after my wedding, I was going to sign on as a coach, because more people need to know about these programs and how you're only working out for 30 minutes and shedding fat and pounds. And I did. I signed on after my wedding. I signed on and I did the 21-day fix. I was drinking the superfood shake and I lost 8 pounds, 8 more pounds that I didn't think I had to lose, but apparently I did. And I knew right then and there that this was an opportunity that I needed to give to people. I needed to share this with people, because not a lot of people know about Beachbody On Demand. Not a lot of people know about Beachbody or the 21-day fix or anything like that. So it's up to me to share it. Fast forward to 2 years later, I'm pregnant, okay? No motivation to make it to the gym, like none. And I was able to have a healthy, active pregnancy because I had my online gym membership, and I had prenatal and postnatal workout program at my fingertips. Like, do you know how much money those classes are if you go to a gym and take them? It's like $25-$30 a class, like drop-ins. It blows me away. And I was able to work out through my pregnancy. Fast forward to postpartum, and I don't know how I would have made it to the gym with a newborn. I honestly don't. And I feel so bad for some of you moms out there that don't have anyone to watch your child, or that you don't want anybody to watch your child because they're still a young baby, but you want to work on your health and fitness and you just don't have the time or the energy. And that's why I do what I do every day, because I know that there are mamas out there that desperately want to work on their health and fitness, and they don't know where to start. And it's hard. Postpartum is hard, especially to navigate self-care along with taking care of your child. Like, believe me, it is hard. And it's so important for me to share these programs and this nutrition with you guys, because if it weren't for these programs, I would not have been able to lose the baby weight. I would not even have the energy or the confidence that I have right now if it weren't for what I have in my own home. So that is why I do what I do every day, for the fitness aspect. And I want that for you. I want to simplify your health and fitness. I want to let you know that you don't have to kill yourself in a gym. I want to let you know that you do not have to cut out food groups. I want you to know that you don't have to deprive yourself, that you don't have to starve yourself, and that you can live life fully while still taking care of yourself and feeling amazing in the process. So that's why I do the health and fitness portion of what I do. The coaching side of what I do is because since I have experience with these programs, Beachbody has gifted me the opportunity to share it with you and give it to you as an extra income, right? So as a new mom, if many of you know me, you'll know that I did have to quit my job last year after we had some difficulty with a daycare that we had, and I had to quit my full-time job, and it was scary. All right, so trying to navigate my life as a new mom, and then trying to navigate with one less income. Yeah, it was hard. But I had this wonderful opportunity that I had a business that I could work from my phone, that I didn't have to leave my family, didn't have to leave my house. I could work this business in little pockets of time throughout the day and earn a paycheck. Not only that, is I was helping people too. I was helping people feel good about themselves. I was helping people gain their confidence back, fit into their old clothes, get the energy that they've been lacking for years. And it's been not only helpful for me and my health, but it's been helpful for so many others. And it's been helpful for me financially too. And like I said, I don't have to leave the house. I didn't have to get a part-time job at night when my son was sleeping. Like, I didn't have to work myself into the ground to gain an extra income. I was able to do that from the comforts of my own home when my son was napping, when he was sleeping in the morning, getting up extra early and working my business. And I hit a huge milestone this past year in my business, and I'm just looking to double that this year. So I'm so excited to see what 2020 has in store for me. and I want to pay it forward. I want to help somebody else do the same. So if you're struggling, if you're in the same shoes that I was in, you lost your job, you had to quit your job, something happened, you got laid off, I want to help you. So it's incredibly possible to work this business from your phone while working on your own health and fitness, while making and helping others feel amazing, and you get a paycheck and you don't have to leave your house. So those are the reasons I do what I do every day, because also circumstances have changed as well, or circumstances are going to change as well, because I was also doing some other things on the side, helping my dad in his office, and I mean, life is just continuing to evolve and change, and I always have the one thing that stayed consistent and that stayed the same is this business for me, this coaching business and this community, this health and fitness online community that I'm a part of. The one constant in my life that I have built and that I have kept the same throughout all of these life shifts. And that means so much to me. And my supportive community, without them, I would honestly be lost. They keep pushing me forward, even in hard times. And I'm so grateful for that. And another thing that I wanted to share with you all, it goes off topic, but not really. I did a personal development this morning, and it made me look through the lens of my future self, and it was all about writing a letter to yourself and thanking yourself of what, your past self 5 years ago, and then your future self 5 years from now. And writing a letter to both of those people, going back and envisioning where you were 5 years ago to where you are now, and then vice versa. And it was really powerful for me, so I felt like I would share this with you guys. So I'm going to read you a few letters, and I'm not trying not to make this long, and I'm not going to go into detail about all of it. I'm going to speak about it and then let you take pieces from it, whatever piece that spoke to you. So here we go. All right. To me 5 years ago. So I am 33 right now. So I can't do math. So 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. 28-year-old me. 5 years ago, 28-year-old me. To me 5 years ago, I want to say thank you. Thank you for trusting yourself, taking care of yourself, taking time for you, moving into that apartment, having girl time, saving your money, and then blowing it on everything you ever wanted. Thank you for falling in love with fitness. Thank you for learning how to trust your gut. Thank you for saying yes to a guy who was so different. Thank you for trusting him. Thank you for falling in love again. Thank you for bringing your son into the world. Thank you for that body that endured injury, childbirth, and postpartum, anxiety, and a touch of postpartum depression. Thank you. Thank you for your willpower and your strong ability to recreate yourself into a stronger version and a better version of yourself today that's a mama. Thank you for choosing a business opportunity that has changed your life. Thank you for creating strong family values. Thank you for spending extra time with loved ones. Thank you for always trusting your gut. I repeated that, I guess. Thank you for continuing to take time for yourself mentally and physically. So this is another letter from future me to me now. Thank you for showing up every single day when you thought your dreams were silly and pointless. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the thought that you would never have the life that you wanted, even when you thought that you weren't qualified to be an entrepreneur, or that you weren't smart enough and that you weren't going to make it. Thank you for trusting your gut as a mom and not letting the perfect things you see on social media make you doubt yourself. You are enough, and you will always be enough. Thank you for the best 5-year-old little boy. He is kind, loving, and just like you. He is wildly passionate and determined. Thank you for working on your marriage every single day, even when you were so damn tired. Because let's face it, new mom, so damn tired. But honey, I love you, and I'll never give up. Thank you for doing things that were hard, and that you continue to create yourself into the strong woman that you are today. Thank you for the dream life and the dream team that you've created. If it wasn't for you and your hard work, and if it wasn't for you and your hard work, we would not be where we are today. Thank you for finding the positive